Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm actually getting the car cut and buff from our friends over at Vegas Auto Salon. So Daryl was here all day today. You can see he's been cutting the car, going through everything. The car is popping a lot more. This is actually inside right now. So once we go out, it's really cool paint, how it flips like black to actually purple. We took off this front grille so they can actually clean underneath there. Again, I kind of talked about this car before, how clean I think it actually is. A lot of people have actually been hitting me up and like actually wanting to buy this car already, but I do want to go through, I want to do an AC check. I want to check all that out. We're taking the lip off right now. We're gonna actually repaint that in the same body color. So guys, I'm really trying to fix this car up. Like this, as I explained, this is a fresh car straight from Japan. I'm trying to clean up some things that maybe some of the places that you see online that are selling cars that they actually do to them. I'm going to be checking the timing belt, check for water pump. If it needs all that stuff, I'm going to do a compression check on it. But I really think all that stuff's like super healthy. So as far as now, it's just finishing cut and buff, the lip, and then actually AC, and then checking the belt and things like that. And then I'll decide if I want to proceed any further. As far as other stuff, like this car is just super clean. I'm really happy. I feel really comfortable selling this to any of my friends and who want to actually get it too. So let me get to it and let's just wrap this up and get this lip off so these guys can detail it a little bit better and go from there. So guys, I ripped all this stuff out. I'm still actually going through a lot of the electronics on this car. So this was, this isn't even a fog light. This is just some kind of running LED light. So I pulled all this out, pulled all this stuff out through the firewall and cleaned it all up. This was actually mounted here. The wire was going through here and across, so it looked like a big rat's nest. So this is gone. A lot of electronics is really common in a lot of Japanese cars. The inside still has some stuff I'm still going through, figuring out, but I wanted to get the engine bay all done, pull that wiring out, and that's all that it was. But you can see, like, if you look at detail, like come on in here, like these things were not even like removed. I had some of my friends that have cars, have owned cars, these have not even been touched. So like this bar has never technically been off the car as far as I can tell. The strut towers are super clean, rust free. There's no rust up in this area, up in here. Everything's really nice and clean on this car. I think nothing was really modified. It does have like some, I think those are Apex intakes, and it has those with a little wall. But that's about it. Like everything in here is just stock. There's nothing tied into the vacuum line where you can measure boost. So they never had like a boost controller unless they replaced it. I think how clean this is actually nice. We could probably clean this up if we want to. But yeah, this car I think it's a 27 plus year old car. You know, this is 1996, so if my math is right. It's just weathered and old, but we're gonna make it look good. Nothing big deal, but we're actually gonna take this off so we can take the spoiler out. This is a true GTR spoiler. It's got all the adjustment holes and everything in here, but it has these weird star keys. They're actually called, it's not an E key, but it's like a security key. It's got a dead hole in the center with the Allen bit or a star key on the outside. So we got to get that to get this wing off so that we can cut and buff underneath all this. Maintenance wise, like this does need a seal so it'll look better. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of just talk to the new owner about that. Seals are actually pretty cheap. It's just actually finding someone to do it. It's all taped off so that they can actually, you know, come in with a wheel and stuff like that. So that's all, the only reason it's taped off right now. We had the rain guards on here, so we pulled those off. So there's actually some glue that needs to get removed. One of the guards, when it was actually getting shipped from LA to here, the wind got underneath it and it popped it up. So that broke, so I removed both sides on that. But as you can see, like we already talked about this, the inside, still super clean. But it's got a lot of electronics and stuff, you know, so I got to figure out, I mean, besides the ETC, I got to see kind of what this thing's all about here. I do not know what that is. Then we got the turbo timer, and we got some extra wires popping around and stuff like that. And then just clean it up with ACs in the glove box. So that's been rewired. That's pretty common for a JDM car. I don't know exactly what this is. Someone told me it's part of the security alarm. So I don't know, you know, it's got a solar looking panel on it. It's got some LEDs around it, but I haven't seen it work or anything yet. So I'm not sure on that. So one thing that I don't know if a lot of people know, it's been mentioned in videos that I watch all the time, but the engine bays on a lot of these cars were actually like black. They just didn't put a lot of money into them, actually, as far as like painting them. And that's it. You'll find, I think it's like 3 or 4 different colors come with black engine bays. The white ones do not. But like the midnight purple, the deep marine blue, the KN6, so the KN6, the BN6, this LP2, they always had like a black engine bay, which is pretty typical. The trunk's like the same way, so this is pretty normal for these type of cars. So I mean, they're doing a really good job. Like, I mean, there's still dust on here. They're coming back tomorrow, but I mean, the paint is looking really good. They're cutting it down to just get any scratches or anything out of it. But it looks really nice. It's a lot more shiny. You can see a lot more of the purple in it now. And that's sometimes all these cars need, you know, to just kind of clean them up a little bit. So you can actually really see it hardcore on the hood. Let me just prop this down. So if you follow, let me see if I can get this camera like up and above. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of swirl marks and stuff in the hood. And then when you come over here, it's just super, super clean and they're not there anymore. So there's a lot of dust there. But when you come on over here, you can just see all of that. And then when you come over here, it's just like it's cut and all those little lines are gone and stuff. So as you can see, this side's done, this side is not. Huge difference. I had some videos I posted up on the Instagram just kind of showing the work of the guys over at Vegas Auto Salon. And yeah, I hope you guys are really liking the way it comes along, but I'll have this up soon and I'll get some numbers to everybody. Hopefully you guys can kind of tell a difference. Thanks to our friends at Vegas Auto Salon for helping putting this together. To do this kind of work, it's not inexpensive. It's a lot of time. They're gonna put 2 days worth of work into getting this car looking a lot nicer and cleaner and stuff, you know. So anyways, hope you guys really enjoyed just a little bit more of the overview. I am already having people hit me up, so by the time videos get out, this car might be already having some kind of buyer ready to go. So hey, if you guys want to see something else, let me talk about some of my other cars. I'll be glad to do some content for you guys. Thanks a lot.